Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. I'm going to react to the gas station scene, the opening scene in Romeo and Juliet, which was technically, I want to say it was my first movie, but it technically wasn't. I did an independent movie before this. So that was like my first, but this was my second movie. That movie was called Road to Flim Flam. Maybe I'll react to it sometime. This was like my fucking really first movie. But we knew it was going to be interesting and different and special, but it was like this little like artistic experiment that became a cultural iconic thing. Yo, I'm sorry. I got to interrupt myself to talk about myself. You asked for it, so we dropped it. That's right. This is another limited run hoodie, Samson Montague. That's right. If you're a Montague boy, which I am for life, Montague for life, you can get this hoodie right here and wrap it. And yo, summer's coming, and I'm saying I know some of you guys are getting jacked up, TikToking and stuff, so you can get this nice, beautiful tank top. That's right, a tank top with me on it. That's right, represent that you're part of the Montague boys. That's here. So just click the link below if you want to get that. And remember, R&J forever.
Here comes of the House of Capulet. Coral, I will back thee.
So what was so cool about it, just in the beginning, all of our looks, up until this point, I was like always kind of relying on my improv skills. So you fucking try to make it your own and can piss writers off, but if it gets past the writers and on the fucking TV show or whatever, people are like, that's funny, right? And you start getting a rep. Well, obviously, no better writer than fucking Shakespeare, right? And I was like, well, we're just gonna have to stick to these lines, which we did. But Baz was so cool that there was a line of slurs that like peddler's excrement and you daffita, I think it is you daffita punk. There was slurs from that time and that era. And he said, you can throw these in. So it was like by the book, but there was like, if we wanted to improvise, we improvised within that realm, which I thought was amazing and brilliant. And so people always ask me about the hair and how that happened. And well, I just knew that like the movie was loud. It was going to have these loud, these amazing soundtrack, these loud moments, these stars. There were so many stars in this movie. And I just was like, everything was going to make a statement. The other actor, Zach, had a bald head. And I thought that was a cool look. And Dash is naturally more of a redhead. So he had his own look, Leo was blonde, he had his look and stuff. And I was like, when it came to me, they were like, what do you want to do? And so I met Baz and I auditioned and I just had a younger, I think you probably see it on the DVD. I was bearded because when you're in between jobs, you like let your beard grow. And I was, growing a beard. I was like 25. I was letting it grow because I hadn't had a job, and he liked that when I got the job. And he said, just let everything grow and we'll decide what your look's going to be. But I know the movie's going to be like just really cool, wildly colorful tableau. And then when I got to Mexico City, that's where we shooting. I think they were almost shot at Miami, but then we ended up Mexico City, which looked like Miami. So I went down and they shaved me. And he says, well, you definitely should be clean cut. And I said, I agree. He says, what do you want to do with your hair? I have to work on my beard. He's like, your hair? What do we do with your hair? And I was like, oh, he's like, we got to cut it. I was like, yeah, I got to cut it. I mean, this was like my first movie with like a super, super auteur. And he's like really taking me into consideration for the process. It's incredible. Long story short is, and I said, I think we got to dye it blonde. And he's like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, make it loud. Because I thought like Freeze Miser and Heat Miser, I just felt like these were those hairs stuck with me. And Dash had like almost orangish hair, and Zach was bald, and we were going to stand out, like, how am I going to stand out? So I was like, yeah, I like that. And I said, I'm almost thinking like after it's blonde, we'll see what we like. And then maybe we'll add color to it. He's like, yeah. And the whole thing is like that. It's like every role I ever got, I always wanted to look different. That was always my mark as an actor. I hate whenever I look similar. And I was just thinking about it, and I don't know why, but I saw the shirts and they were loud. And I was like, I think I want to go pink. And he's like, yeah, I like that. Yeah. I was like, let's just do pink, like really bright pink. And he's like, yeah. Because I was thinking of like, punk rockers. That's what we were. I can't thank Baz enough for he really, really encourages his actors to give their take on things, which is, incredible when you're an actor, let alone a young actor. But I just thought it went with the shirts and all that stuff. All these guns are so cool. So there's so much going on in this scene. So the reason I have a black eye in this is because I got a real black eye in Mexico City. It's a long story. That should be a Patreon. Basically, we went to a nightclub and some stuff happened and I was involved and I got a black eye. I got a real black eye. Baz is so brilliant. He's like, yeah, I like it. I can use that. And I was like, where's my eye? I thought I was going to lose the movie. I got a fucking black eye on my first fucking movie with one of the biggest stars emerging in the world. And I got a black eye. Baz is like, you would have a black eye. You're a brawler. Yeah, you guys are brawlers. So he worked it in. They were going to cover it up. They worked it in. And then they ended up adding the black eye for the whole shoot. Is that crazy? And I'm going to tell you how that comes up in here. Never ever anything stops him. He always adjusts. One of the most adjusting people you'll ever meet. I'm actually kind of built.
I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it. Huh?
See, I thought I was going to be like, yeah, what the fuck is up with you? All these cars are so cool.
Go forth, I will back thee! Do you bite your
Go
thumb
for
at
it.
us, sir? I do bite my thumb, sir! Do you bite your thumb at us?
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? That's like the equivalent of, fuck you. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
At us! Sir. Is the law of our side if I say aye? No! No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir! Do you...
They wanted me to go so crazy. He's like, you're freaking out. You're panicking. No, sir, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir. Like, he was like, you're fucking scared because you're going to get shot. So it's interesting to play that, but with that.
Quarrel, sir! Quarrel, son! No, son! But if you do, sir, and for you I serve as good a man as you! No, Bennett!
So much is going on here because it's like none of us knew each other. We were all getting to know each other. Some of these actors are from, this is a worldwide cast. Some of these guys are from New York. Some of the people from L.A. I was one of the few people from L.A. along with Leo.
Here comes our kinsman, say better! Yes, sir, better! Alive! Drive you me, man! Poor fools, you know not what you do!
Such a great opening. Dash rolls in.
Put up your swords!
So that shot with me going, psh, psh, psh. This is Baz again. This is Baz's brilliance of using. We had a lady who was an extra and she just kept fucking hitting me with the purse. And, and she just kept hitting me. And Baz would go, all right, cut. And and she's fucking just wailing on me. And I'm like, lady, what the fuck? Do you know what cut is? He's like, yeah, you really annoy. She's really in character, right? Baz is like, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Do that fucking look. Do it again. Let her fucking hit you. She doesn't know when I cut. So this lady, I don't think understood certain English because we were in Mexico City and she just was pounding on me. And Baz took that look there and just added that extra scene in with her hitting me. And it's because I was really getting hit with a purse and it hurt. I was scared to point the gun. I was scared. So when you're filming, there's shields all around the crew, right? So just the camera's exposed. And if you shoot blanks, it goes at it. And I was like trying to shoot off the shield. And Don McAlpine's like, yeah, don't fucking, down the barrel, mate. Don't fucking be scared. Down the fucking barrel. And I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, if I can handle Arnold with that big Gatling gun, I can handle this little pea shooter. I'll never forget that. That's what he said to me. If I can handle Arnold, I had to do the accent. If I can handle Arnold with that big Gatling gun, I can handle that little pea shooter. And I guess he was the DP of Predator. I mean, you have to check it out. But he's a legendary DP, and he was the guy who was like, so I started fucking firing blanks at the camera all fucking time. There's a lot that's not in there. And I was just blasting off blanks. And he's like, yeah, more. So that's another one. I would have never have done that. But these guys were gung fucking ho. And they were like, just go for it. So that's why this scene has that vibe. And I was like, you sure? This is a great entrance. Johnny Legs. This is a nod to all of like Clint Eastwood.
What thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword.
It's so good. Like, you can understand. I do, but keep the peace. Put up thy sword. It's so good. It's like, you know exactly what he's saying because of the way the actors are acting. That's what's brilliant. He's like, hey, come on, man. And not all, what John's wearing is so cool. It's Guadalupe, I believe.
Or manage to depart these men with me.
Peace? Peace. I hate the word. As I hate hell. All
Montagues.
Montagues. And thee. Bang, bang! Bang, bang!
The whole fucking, when the car pulls out with the gas station, was incredibly intense because I had to jump in the car, take the gas out, fire a couple of shots, and drive. Now, if you notice, there's a big guy that's huge. It was my stunt double. That is not me. You can tell he's massive. And he helped me a lot. But it's crazy because when I did this scene, this was like one of my first great lessons of acting. And I was doing the scene and I was more little low key. And and Baz was like, what's going on, man? What's wrong there? And I was like, it's so hard. I have to hit my mark, and then I have to wait for that camera. I then have to take the gas. I have to put the gas in, and then I have to fucking fire 2 shots, and then get in the car and drive and it's so much work. And then he goes, we'll do it handheld. Yeah, all right, fuck it. And like, they had cameras on a dolly, and I'll never forget it. They changed the whole shot so I would feel more comfortable. Basically, my lack of movie knowledge and movie technicality changed that last part to be much more handheld. And I have Baz to thank to this day because he really went with me. I mean, it was a weakness of mine, and he turned it into a strength. And he's like, yeah, it's more electric anyway. You know, get the camera right in your face, follow you there. You know, obviously they do pullbacks and stuff. You see the guy drive away. But a lot of that frenetic energy is because I couldn't hit my marks. No one taught me any technical shit, and I didn't know it, and it was precise, and you're losing the sun, and it's fucking scary. And to this day, I have him to thank for everything because he was like, fuck it, we'll do it this way, yeah, no problem. And the scene was very tense for me. I didn't know if it was going to work, and it ended up being amazing. And it's like one of the things that people quote to me today, and I owe him everything for that. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Again, as you know, please subscribe, please hit that like button, always throw your comments in. If you want more stuff, remember, $5 on the Patreon will get you the whole video. $10 is going to get you more stuff that I can't talk about here. I want to really thank my Patreon people right now, the $10 tiers. Pink and Peachy, what up? Pink and Peachy, that sounds like me. Josh W. What's up, Josh? Matthew Metz, double M, M squared. Curry Pizzle, Curry P. Kenny Barlow. What's up, KB? Joel Nay. Derek Halberg. What's up, D? Dennis Duty. Are these real names? Dennis Duty. A lot of double dubs. D squared. Ernesto De La Pena. What's up, Ernesto? Alt Gray. Alt.Gray. All right. That's a computer code. I got my first computer code fan. Corey Perschenbacher. What's up, Corey Perschenbacher? Andrew Brandsma. What's up, Andrew? Andrew Bandsma. Christine Romero. Christine Romero. Jake Slitter. Jake Slitter. Is that your real name? Slid in there. Jake Slitter. Just here to encourage. That's a really interesting name. Damn, dude, I need that all the time. I really. Just here to encourage. How do you go to the bank? You put just here on the first one and then to encourage on the back? Appreciate you there, Mr. Encouragement or Mrs. Encouragement. Catherine Chowdhury. Catherine Chowdhury. What's up, Catherine? There was no like Bill Smith, I'll tell you that. That was really... Appreciate you guys, man. Without you guys, you wouldn't be getting that extra cool stuff. And as the Patreon grows, I'm going to put more stuff on there. I really... I created it just because I put extra stuff on that people want to hear and that I can't really say in the regular world. So thank you. Keep subscribing. Keep watching. I got the YouTube. I've got my podcast on iTunes and Spotify and everywhere. So we've got multiple streams of different content happening. See you soon.